Hello viewers, welcome to my channel, which is Joy's Kitchen. I hope you are all doing very healthy, very good, very happy. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite Persian dish from Persian cuisine, which is tahdig. Tahdig, I think lots of people know what is it. It's actually a rice, but the way they cook it, it's really incredible, and the flavor from the saffron, because the main ingredients in this rice actually is the saffron. And trust me, this is one of the best. And look how pretty it looks. My one is not exactly like the authentic, the burnt one, because I don't like too much burn or too much crispiness in my rice. But I'm gonna show you, you can do it a bit more, and you can do it exactly in the authentic way. So just stay with me and enjoy the whole process how I do it. Fish tahdig, you can do actually the chicken one as well, but I prefer the fish one. So I took here around like 1 kilo white fish, which is the tilapia fillet. So I'm using fillet fish. That's what you have to use. If you like chicken, just go with chicken, like chicken breast pieces or chicken thigh pieces, but solid piece without bone. And yeah, so I just put some tissue here, kitchen paper, just to take extra water from it. So all the extra water is gone from my fish pieces. So then I added around 1 teaspoon of paprika powder, plain paprika, and a little bit of salt. And at the same time, I'm going to add a little bit of crushed black pepper. I'm going to fry my fish. So I have to take all the water from my fish, absorb all the water from the fish. Otherwise, I'm not going to fry it properly. So paprika, plain paprika, salt, and crushed black pepper. And that's the three ingredients I'm going to use before I fry my fish. At the same time, I cut some like round pieces or circle pieces of potatoes. This is very important, and I just show you how how I cut it, the thickness of the potato. It's not going to be really thin, and at the same time, it's not going to be really thick, because if it's too thick, it's not going to cook properly. If it's really thin, it's going to break. So it's in the middle, and I chose actually big potatoes for it, but you can go for small potatoes, but it's better if you have big or medium sized potatoes because it's easy. And at the same time, I added some turmeric powder and salt, because I'm going to also fry my potato pieces as well. So you have to use turmeric powder and salt. So in a large pan, I already added around 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can cook the whole dish in butter, but I'm trying to make it a little bit healthy, so that's why I added like normal vegetable oil. So yeah. And now I'm gonna fry my potatoes first till it's really golden brown in both sides. So it's gonna take maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So one side of my potatoes are done, and just now I'm gonna turn my potatoes. I'm not gonna make it really red, like normal crispy and like very goldenish kind of color I want. And at the same time, it's gonna be cooked as well. So my potatoes are done. In the same oil, now I'm gonna fry my fish pieces. As I said, if you are choosing chicken for it, so you have to fry your chicken exactly the same way how I'm doing it. But I chose fish because I have the feelings like the fish goes really good with the saffron and the way I'm gonna cook it. So, and I use some plain paprika, so it's gonna give really good kind of smokiness in my fish. So I'm just gonna fry it till it's golden brown. So after around 2 minutes of cooking in one side, now I'm just turning my fish. And don't forget, these fishes are really soft, so they're gonna break a little bit, but it's fine because you know that's the way they also do it, so it's fine for it. So all my fish and my potato pieces are done, and I'm just gonna keep it in a corner now because I'm gonna use it later. So they are fried. So in the same pan, now I'm gonna actually add 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic. I'm not gonna change my pan because there's all the bits from the fish, from the potato, they're gonna give really good flavor in my final dish. So I'm just adding here around 2 tablespoons of roughly chopped garlic here. So around 2 tablespoons is quite a lot, but it's gonna give really good taste in my final dish. So I'm just gonna fry it till it's golden brown. So when my garlic pieces are like golden brown, now I'm adding here 3 medium-sized finely sliced onion. So I added quite a lot of onion. You can reduce the amount of onion, or you can add a little bit more. But I like quite a lot of onion in my tahdig, so yeah. So I'm gonna fry my onion till it's like little bit soft and little bit translucent and golden brown. So I already added a little bit of salt to make this process a little bit quicker, and at the same time I'm gonna add here around 1.5 tablespoon of sugar. Yes, sugar is a little bit of important because that's gonna give really nice kind of sweetness in my onion, and at the same time really nice caramelized color as well. So like around 1.5 tablespoon I used here. If you are making more, add more. If you are making less, add less. So after around 4 minutes of frying, that's how my onion looks now, and this is the look I want. And at the same time I'm gonna add some powdered spice here, which is very important for this dish. I'm adding here around 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Turmeric powder is very important for tahdig. So, and most of the flavor gonna come from the saffron and the turmeric powder. Around half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of crushed black pepper, because I already added a little bit of crushed black pepper in my fish, so I'm not adding too much. I don't want too much heat. And at the same time around half teaspoon of saffron. You can see this is like the spoon, cute spoon I use to measure my saffron, because anyway this is quite expensive, so I can't add too much. But half teaspoon for that amount of rice and fish is perfect. And I'm gonna use in another way later as well. So now I'm gonna fry my onion a little bit more, like around 2 minutes more. So after another 2 minutes of frying, you can see my onions are really golden brown now. And this is the time actually I'm gonna add something else. I'm just gonna add rice now. And yes, you have to actually pre-cook your rice. You can't use the fresh rice for it. It's just like when we cook fried rice. You have to cook like at least 5 to 6 hours before you make this dish. So I cooked this rice actually yesterday. So it's yesterday's rice, and that's really helpful. So as I said, you can't use fresh rice. So this is the rice from yesterday, and now I'm just gonna mix my rice with the onion, and I'm gonna fry my rice at least 3 to 4 minutes with the onion till it absorbs all the flavor from this pan. So after nearly 4 to 5 minutes of frying, my rice is done, and you can see it's all the lump is gone, and it's mixed up properly, and it's hot, and it's absorbed all the flavor. So I just take all the rice from the pan, and now look at that, how I placed all my potato pieces here. That's how we have to place our potatoes, because that's gonna be, now this is the bottom, but when I'm gonna turn my pan, it's gonna be the top part. And this is the rice which I cooked earlier. Now I'm gonna place this rice on top of my potatoes. So this is the second layer, and when you are adding your rice, you will make sure that the measurement is all equal everywhere. So with this spoon, I'm just pressing very nicely because I don't want any gap in between. If the gap is there, when I'm gonna turn my rice, it can break and it's not gonna keep its shape. So that's why I have to make sure that I'm gonna press it properly. In that case, all the gap gonna go, and it's gonna be like cake shape when I'm gonna turn the pan. So I'm just pressing it very hard and nicely. So my rice is very nicely pressed up, and you can see how smooth it looks. And now I'm gonna place my pre-fried fish, which is the third layer of the dish. And if I use chicken, I'm gonna use chicken just like that. But now I'm just using fish because I added fish here. Same time, this very important part, at the end I have to add some saffron butter. So what I'm doing, I added around like 1 lump or 2 tablespoons of butter here, and I added another half a teaspoon of saffron. And now I'm just gonna boil my butter a little bit, just to give the saffron a little bit of time to like spread all the colors and all the flavors. So you can see all my rice and fish pieces are nicely layered up, and now the melted butter, which I melted with the saffron, I'm gonna add on the top. And most of the last flavor, the final flavor, gonna come from this butter. And trust me, you can already understand how good this dish can be, because it's all rich flavor. It's saffron, it's butter, it's fish, it's onion, it's garlic. Oh my god, it's amazing. And after adding the butter, I'm gonna cover my pot, and I'm gonna put it on top of the heat in moderate heat, not too low, too much, moderate heat, for 10 to 12 minutes. In that case, they're gonna burn a little bit, they're gonna be crispy, my potato gonna be crispy, and it's gonna look amazing. But if you want really burnt look, you have to put it on the hob like around 15 minutes. So I covered my pot, and now I put it in the steam in a moderate heat for at least 10 to 12 minutes. So after 12 minutes, I uncovered my pot, and this is the time, actually moment of the truth. Now I have to turn my pot, which is, I have to be very careful when I'm doing it. So you can see I gave actually this job to do to my husband, because his hand is more stable than me. So you have to be careful. I know this is a little bit risky game, but you know, you can do it once in a while. It's a really not too critical job. So it's done. So here you go, guys. This is my tahdig or Persian saffron rice with fish or potato is ready for you. And as you noticed, it was really some simple ingredients. Just main ingredients was the saffron, and it was like the star of the show, the saffron. And trust me, this is one of the amazing dish. If you know the individual flavor of all the ingredients, you can understand how good it can be. And this is actually Iranian delicacy or Persian delicacy. I'm not gonna say this is exactly the authentic way, but I tried to follow as much as possible. But I can tell you, this is one of the yummiest dish ever. So I hope you're gonna make it and enjoy with your whole family. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and follow my recipes and share my recipes with your friends, family and neighbors. And trust me, make it, enjoy it, and let me know how much you enjoy it. So be positive, be strong, and thanks for watching my video. Bye bye, take care, tada.